going? I think I'm going. Yes, I am. Hello, friends. Hopefully I'll at least have 1 or 2 people join me. I know this is super impromptu. If you are watching the replay, I literally just was like, oh, okay. Let's see. I am logging on to YouTube on my laptop so that I can see your guys' comments if you join me. Okay. Live. There I am. Okay. So, hello. Oh, I have some other late night crafters hanging out with me. Loving it. Love that. Oh my God, there's 20 of you. What the heck is happening? Maybe this is when I should always be going live. Okay, so, first of all, thanks for being here with me for some late night crafting. It's 8 o'clock where I am in Northern California, and that's really not that late to me here. But I know some of you, if you're on the East Coast, it's like 11 o'clock at night or a little past. So I know my friends in Australia, well, it'll be like a decent hour for them if they can join, and it'll be Monday, which is kind of cool. So, hi, Kathy, hey, Tony, Lori, hey, Trace, I knew it, I knew Trace would make it. She's crafting herself, she said. Hey, Carolyn, I know you're a late owl too. It's 11 o'clock in Georgia. We got North Dakota in the house. Hi, Carol. Oh my gosh, I'm like so excited how many people are joining us. Okay, so first let's just get business out of the way. And there is no business, but I'm just gonna tell you that we have no agenda. We are literally unwinding, relaxing, closing out our weekend. And I've had an extremely long, extremely busy weekend, which we will chat about while I craft. So look at my new glasses. I can't really tip it too far because it's got like brands all the way around the top. It's really cute. Anyways, I made myself a margarita. So cheers. I'm gonna have a drink. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Wow. It's a skinny margarita. So it has tequila, obviously, lime, fresh squeezed lime juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, and agave syrup. Oh boy, I could see myself having a problem with those. Okay, so that is delicious. Hitting the spot after this very hot, very long weekend. Let me put this away. I don't know what we're gonna make. We are literally just hanging out. I have no agenda, like I said. I just want to sit here and craft and create and enjoy the community that we have in creating and crafting. Hello, Rosemary, Darla, Kathy, Sue. Oh, Tracy said they have a public holiday in Australia. That's cool, so you don't have to work. Oh my gosh, you're in Yosemite, Mimi. That is so fun. I love Yosemite. Long day for her, she said. Okay, that stuff's out of the way. So first things first is I need to decide what I'm going to use. And I think I already know. Sorry, I walked away from the the mic there. But I think what I want to play with is, let's see, what do I want to play with? Ugh. I have new release stuff here from Pajama Crafter Stamps, but I can't show you that yet. It's a top secret situation. What do I want to play with? Well, you know what? This is my newest stuff, so let's play with this. This is some of my newest stuff that I just got over Memorial Day. I bought some stuff from Lawn Fun, and so I have no affiliation with Lawn Fun, anything like that. Not on their design team, although I would like to be someday. So, or I would at least like to do videos for them or something like that. But how cute is this? Isn't this cute? You desert the best. I will never desert you. I got you some dessert. Oh, it's not dessert. Yeah, it is dessert, but it's like desert. Like, I won't desert you. I won't desert you. Anyway, for your birthday, to celebrate. Sorry I'm running late. Oops, I meant dessert. Cute. So you use these and then do this. Ahem, you mean dessert. I'm all ears. This little cutie tootie. Want to talk. Shallow. Hiss. Thanks. Sorry. Anyway, let's stamp and start coloring. Because before we do anything... Oh, thank you, Kathy, for the thumbs up. Oh, Jerry, gosh darn, you're in Cropperopolis. You're just right over the hill from me. A hop, skip, and a jump, sister. Hi, Mary. Dang it all. Look how many of you are here hanging out. I am so happy. Okay, so I'm going to stamp these guys so that we can sit and color them and just chat for a little bit. Sometimes when I do these lives, if I do a live, which it's been forever, you guys know, if you've been around here for a while. Sometimes when I do lives, I struggle a little bit because I want to chat, but I get, like, if I have to think about the construction of the card, then it becomes a problem. So, because it's like I can't talk and think about the construction of the card at the same time, if that makes sense. So something really easy for me to do when I go live is to stamp and color. That does not take a ton of thought for me. Stamp and color. So I'm going to use my mini Misty here, and I'm literally going to stamp all of this stuff and color it because I need it. That is just sounds amazing to me right now. So we're just going to stamp all these little guys and color them. And they are so stinking cute. I love little animals. So this stamp set, by the way, in case you want to know, is called Critters in the Desert. Critters in the Desert. And it has like a bunch of, one of the cool things that I've learned about Lawn Fawn is they have a whole bunch of coordinating products with like a line. So there's lots of different fun little coordinating pieces that go with this. This is a little scorpion. Yuck. No thanks. We're gonna stamp him anyway, but I'm not a fan of a scorpion. I don't know about you. What am I missing? Well, I'm missing like the rocks and this little, I don't know what this little shape is. Oh, it's a piece of dessert. Huh, that's funny. Okay, so look, there's little faces too. So we could stamp little faces onto the cacti. Okay, let's stamp these first. Isn't that a beautiful thing with the Misty? How you can just stamp all the things at once. Hey, Peggy. Okay, so I'm trying to scroll through your comments. I want to try to, you know what, let me move my laptop in front of me so that I can kind of like look at your comments. How do I think there is a way, oh yeah, right here, pop out chat. Let me make this chat bigger so that my old eyeballs can see it. Okay, now we're good. All right. Now I can see the chat really well. And I'm going to use Hero Arts Intensified Black ink. And we're just going to stamp all these critters. So in the chat, tell me about your weekend. What have you guys done over the weekend? And I am going to tell you about mine. Okay? So I'll go back and forth between like checking comments and just telling you what I did this weekend. I had a very interesting weekend. long and interesting. So, oh my God, look how cute all those are. Gosh, I shouldn't say the Lord's name in vain. I'm really bad about that. I love Jesus, but I cuss a little and I drink a little, y'all. I try to be good, but we all have our vices. Okay, so what did I do this weekend? On Thursday, I left to take my daughter, well, to go with my daughter, I guess I should say, to the Western States Horse Expo in Rancho Murieta, California. And this Rancho Murieta is an equine complex that is huge. Huge. Oops, that's probably too far. Okay. Oh, cool. Some of you guys traveled this weekend. I'm just reading your comments. Oh my God, Peggy, you win. I met my birth mom and she came to visit me in Idaho. Peggy, you win. You win for the coolest weekend. Oh my gosh, Carolyn bowled in a tournament. Jeannie sat in her recliner. That sounds pretty darn good. Cindy ran errands, worked on a baby blanket and had a facial. Oh, Patricia's working on her first garden and greenhouse. Yay. Went to Weight Watchers meeting on Saturday. I went to TJ Maxx and went home and barbecued. Love it. Weekend in the cabins. In the cabin. Watched daughter win a silver medal at the Ontario Championships for high school yesterday. She does pole vault. It's scary. Sue, you get second place. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep going and telling you guys while I'm drinking my margarita here. So Western States Horse Expo. So when I tell you about this place, let me just tell you, it's huge. So think this is an equestrian center. They hold lots of different stuff there. But think like Disneyland for horse people. Okay? That's what this situation reminds me of. So it's huge. And it's not one discipline. It is, there was dressage, jumping, working cow horse, ranch riding, horses with carts, drill teams, trick riding, liberty work, which is where you work with your horse with nothing on it. I have to pull my markers. So I need a G09. See, I do have to think a little. G05, YG06, and YG03. Do I have YG03? Yes, I do. There it is. Okay. So, anyway, so we went, okay, so let me back up a little. The place that my daughter boards her horse, is owned by a veterinarian and his family, and he has two daughters who are 21 and 23. And Macy is very enamored with them. They are beautiful young ladies, and they are so smart and so sweet, and they have such a love for the Lord, and they are incredible horsewomen. All of them are. The mom, the dad, and the kids. Okay, so by the grace of God, because he is so good to us, we were able to start boarding Macy's horse there. So she has gotten to know these people very well, and we knew them. By the way, I worked for them many moons ago when I was a young girl myself. So, I was in my late teens, early 20s when I worked for them. And so they are very kind, very cool people, and they have really kind of taken Macy under their wing, and they just want her to do well and, you know, have a lot of success with her horse. So they were going to go to this expo with their horses, and they encouraged her to apply to be a rider for Ryan Rose. You can look him up on YouTube if you have any interest at all, which you probably don't unless you're a horse person. But anyway, so she has watched Ryan Rose for a couple of years now, really loves him, and he was going to be at the expo. He's from Wisconsin. So they encouraged her to apply to be one of his riders. So she had to send in a video showing like her abilities and where her horse was at and stuff like that. And she got in. So they were all going also and riding in his clinic among others. And they all went, they rode all weekend in his clinic. So the way this is, a horse clinic is like, you have like, so his expertise specifically focusing on this weekend was ranch riding. It's a specific discipline. So he focused on that, and so every day he had like something new he was teaching them and teaching their horses. So she rode in that and learned a ton, had some really funny moments. Like yesterday in the clinic, he was asking everybody to take off at a canter or a lope, which is kind of like, if you know nothing about horses, we're just going to say that's running. Okay. It's not really running, but like, that's the only way I can really think how to put it to you. So, when he asked her to, asked everybody, take off at the lope from a standstill, from standing. Her horse did not do that. Now, let me back up a little bit. Her horse is 3 years old. So her horse is green, what they call green, which just means novice or new. And her horse, like sometimes she does stuff really well and sometimes she doesn't. That's just how it is when you have a 3-year-old. And Macy started this horse under training, under a trainer. But she started her herself. She put her first however many rides on her. She has had friends that have put some rides on her. But anyway, so the horse trots a bunch, trots, and then loped. Okay. So then later he was like, kind of giving a description of how he wanted this to go or whatever for Macy. And so he's giving this big long speech and he's saying like, now this horse, we're going to have it try to do this, but it's not going to be successful, this, that, the other, because this is, she's young and this and that. And then Macy asks her to do it, and immediately she picks up the right lead, she takes off at the lope, and everybody starts laughing. And he says, damn. And it was just hysterical the way he reacted. He was like, good job, Macy, I'll pay you later. As if she had, he had like instructed her at this. It was kind of one of those you have to be there moments. Actually got it on recording. So my mother-in-law caught it. So that's kind of fun. And then, so it was just one of those really funny moments. And then something else funny that happened, or cool that happened today, is he rode her horse. He really liked her horse. She also spent about 20 minutes talking to him today privately about interning for him. So it was a really good weekend. Very, very long. Very long. She was a trooper, had to be there very early every day, left late every night. She actually slept there one night. I was getting home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock each night, and oops, this is the wrong marker. And, I was getting there early every morning. I was kind of the snack mom, so I tried to bring food each day. Although that didn't totally work out the way I planned because I was getting home so late. It was really hard for me to prepare food for the next day because then I had to be back early. It was a lot. It was a lot. I do not regret it for 1 minute. I will never, ever, 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 as long as I live, regret doing anything for or with my daughter. I don't care what it is. That's something I've shared here on my channel in recent days, is that part of the reason you don't see as much of me anymore is because of her. She is at that stage in life where we are narrowing in very quickly on her moving out and going on to bigger and better things in her life. She's just at that age. She'll start driving soon, and then what comes after that, it's just like it all goes by so fast, right? So my number one priority is her and the time I spend with her, because I will never get this time back. And so I have shared more than once that that's kind of why you just don't see as much of me, and why some of my stuff is inconsistent. Like, it's been days since I've posted on Instagram. So it's just is what it is. I'm in my full mom era, guys. Full mom era. I'm going to check comments here really quick. Okay. Worked on my craft room, die cut tons of stuff for my cousin. Laundry, meeting on Sunday. Sue says, we have a quarter horse right up our alley. Oh, I love that. Thanks, Sue. That's great. Carol says, I got to see Jersey Boys at the Muni in Springfield Friday night. Worked on Saturday and made cards Saturday evening after church. Mowed my yard this afternoon. Nice, Carol. Stacy says he's young. Yes, he's not super young, but yes, he is a fairly young man. And so anyway, and I'm assuming she's speaking of Ryan. So yeah, it was an incredibly successful weekend. Macy learned tons of stuff. She knows how to apply it. We signed up for his Patreon because Macy really wanted to be on his Patreon, and it's very inexpensive, so that was great. So yeah, we signed up for his Patreon, and so she should learn a lot from that. She can send him videos, and he seemed pretty interested in having her come and intern. So that's exciting. He's a very talented, very, very, very talented horse trainer. So all in all, very good. Good weekend, lots of fun, very exhausted, and now it's Sunday night and we're going right into the week, So what I should be doing right now is cleaning my house, maybe a little bit of meal prepping, and getting ready for the week ahead. Instead, I decided I'm going to have a margarita, I'm going to color, and I'm going to relax. And I'm going to hang out with my crafty community, because, that is just where it's at. The crafty community. You got to hang out with the friends. Okay, I'm just going to color this whole thing dark. I probably should have done it a totally different tone, but that's okay. Nobody cares. It's a turtle and it's on a card, and nobody cares. So my husband attended a what did he attend? My brain is a little mushy. He attended a graduation party because we couldn't be there. Excuse me, had to take a drink. And he mowed and weed eated and made sure the pigs didn't die. Hung out around the house, those sorts of things. I think I'm going to make my snake kind of like a yellow and orange. So let's do, why, gotta grab my bag. Yellows and oranges. What color? Y35. I should have brought a snack in here with me. Where is Y35? I think the margarita might be getting to me a little bit, guys. Whew. I can't find my markers. Y35. YG, that's not it. I'm probably looking right at it and can't see it. What is happening? I know I have the dang marker. Is this it? Nope, that's Y06. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, moving on. What about Y15? Hello, Y15. My gosh. Why can I not see any of my markers that I need? Okay, we need this one, YR07. Do we need YR? Oh yeah, 04. That's 68. 12. Let's see, what are my numbers ending in? 7, 4. Is this snake just gonna be why? Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. This is getting embarrassing. Okay. I'm trying to decide. So when you're working with Copic markers, you want your last number to be close so they'll blend better. Like 7 and 4 aren't close, but they do work. And for whatever reason, I do have some. Do I have markers somewhere else that I swear, I know I have these markers and I can't find them and it's bizarre. Okay, well, I'm just, whatever. I'm going with these. My good Lord. Okay. Hello, crafters. How do you know what markers to use? Oh, Rosemary, I've taken a bunch of classes. And basically you want to, the last number is what helps the blending be the best. Other than that, I don't really know. I just wing it. I use, you know what? I cheat a lot. I use, have you guys heard of, I think his name is Alberto. He's on Instagram. I've shared it here before. He is crazy talented. I mean, seriously crazy talented. And so sometimes I'll just go on his Instagram because he shares marker combinations. And I'll be like, yep, that looks good. And I just use it. Because sometimes it's daunting to figure it out yourself. Okay. Now we really do need a yellow to transition this. So that was a Y. See, this is a YR02. So in theory, I should be able to use a Y02 and it should blend. So let's see. Will it blend? Yeah, it's blending pretty good actually. See that? Okay, so that's cute. This little dog, we're gonna use the E30s. So E31, E33, in E35. Let's use these. So the last number skips one and goes up, but they're each one is close to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I like to start with my darkest color and put in wherever I'm going to have a like shadow. So where one object lays on top of another or two objects meet is where, in theory, it would be darker. Like the bottom of his tail is going to be darker than the top of his tail. Under his chin is going to be darker. Maybe the sides of his face will be darker and lighter in the center. And then we'll go to E33. Not much of a difference there. And then E31. And out to his toes. On these little tiny animals, I feel like you don't have to do tons of crazy shading. You can just kind of enjoy the coloring process. I mean, you can get really fancy, but you know, you don't have to. This is R21. It's one of my go-to colors for rosy cheeks and ears. And then I'm gonna go to R000 to blend it out, because I don't want it like dark all the way to the edge. I want it lighter at the edge. And then his little nose, let's make that pink too, just because it'll be cute. And then like around his mouth, I'm just gonna go with the lightest color, I guess. Oh no, I went with the mid-tone. Oh well, who cares? We're just here hanging out, having fun. Am I right? We don't care. Okay, I'm gonna make this little bird. It's like a roadrunner, but I don't care what it is. I'm gonna make it purple because I can, because it's my card and I can do it. Let me put some of these away. Okay, so let's do, I really like using the grid paper from Misty, my sweet petunia, to do like color swatching on to make decisions. So you know what, I think I'm gonna do like a blue violet. So this is BV02. No, I want it more saturated. So let's do, wonder what this looks like. Maybe we should make him blue actually. Let's make him blue. I'm more confident with blue. So let's go B0, B0, B04, B06, and B01. Okay. So we'll do 06. All right, let's see. You guys are chatting in. How do you know what markers to use? I answered that. I heard the last numbers are the best when two apart. Yeah. I use Spectrum nor Tri blends. I had to swatch all of the blends to see what they look like. Yes, I have all mine swatched too. I couldn't find my plates. I needed just one. And yes, it was in front of me after 30 minutes of looking for it. Oh, the turtle is really cute. Thank you. I thought it was a fox. It probably is a fox, but you know, it is a fox. It looks like a fox, like a desert fox. I just think it's cute, that color. No worries. What did I say? Did I say it was something else? Who knows? Okay, so I just screwed this up. FYI. I meant to go at the bottom and I went at the top. Oh well. That is the only drawback to starting with your darkest color, in my opinion. Like if I started with my lightest color and laid down my shadows and then went over it with my darkest, I would have caught that. fine. You know what? There is no grade for this. Nobody's going to grade my work. And I'm half a margarita into this card. So we're just going to enjoy life is what we're going to do. And we're not going to worry about it. Okay. And we're going to color his beak with like a yellow Y19. And then what should I do this scorpion? I feel like scorpions are black, but I don't really want to color him black. Maybe I should make him like gray. You'd still give it an A. Thank you. Sand color. Good idea. Okay. What if we do like E43? Ooh, this marker's kind of dead. Is that too close to the fox though? Orange. Ooh. Well, my snake is orange. I don't know if I want to do a sand color for the scorpion because maybe let's just make him gray. Go brighter on the scorpion. Red. Ooh. Is he gonna look like a lobster if I do him red? Maroon. Ooh, I kind of like the red idea. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll use R59. Where is it? My gosh. I'm going blind. R59. R29. Nope, not RV. There it is. R29. R35. And R32. This is my favorite red color combo. I love it. If I can find my R32. You guys are probably like, oh my god, this lady. I know I'm looking right. There it is. Okay. My dog is in here. Well, they're both in here. Oh no, they aren't actually. Just my baby is in here. Skeeter's never far away from me. She really likes to hang out with mommy. She prefers me above everybody else. Molly, our other little, I heard a little snuffa. Oh, was that, you mean my dog? She was like scratching, making her little bed. Or sniffles, because I just definitely sniffed. I have been breathing sawdust and shavings all weekend. Well, I guess that's the same thing. So I am a little stuffy, sniffy. I got a little bit of that going on for sure. Oh, from the dog. Yeah, she was scratching. So anyway, the weekend was good. It was exhausting. Very, 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 very busy. And all in all, an excellent time had by all. Everybody came home safe with all their body parts intact. And that, to me, is a successful weekend with horses. So, there it is. And my daughter got really amazing experiences. That is cute. And these, I think I want to do in like a blue-green. So, what if I do BG? Let's see, let's color test. Oh yeah, like that. So that'll be my darkest. So BG09. What else I got? BG. 01's too far away. Got BG07. Let's see. Oh, it's like darker. See, sometimes you really have to swatch because look, BG07 looks darker than BG09. And I think in theory it should be the other way around. They almost don't even look different, do they? So, here's 05. Okay. So, let's do 09, 05. What else we got over here? How about 02? I think that's too far away. I can just kind of tell by looking at it. What is this one? 49, that's too much. Okay, I'm just gonna go with these two and see how it looks. What the heck, yo? Thanks, Kinsey. Yes, intact is good. Intact is the goal. No broken bones, everybody in one piece. I did see a gal get booked off and land on her back, and I instantly started crying. If you're new around here and you don't know, I was bucked off a horse in 2007 and I broke my back and had major surgery. So I actually have a spinal fusion. And so it was a bit, I think it was a bit of a PTSD response. Like I just burst into tears. It was like I couldn't even control it. It just came out. So, you know, gosh, I really would like one more color in here. I'm going to hunt again. Give me a minute here. So that was the weekend. And so here's what needs to be done this week. I have just finished making a video before this weekend for Pear Blossom Press. Big announcement coming with that. That will come out at the end of June. And then, which by the way, isn't that far away. Can you believe it? And then, what is this? BG05. Okay, so we need to look for something lower. So I've got 02. We'll put that on the table. Let's swatch it. God, it really looks similar, doesn't it? Maybe I should just go for the 01. I thought it would be too far. Let's do it. What the heck? It worked. You see, this is why you have to swatch and play. Because in theory, you should not be able to go from 05 to 01. But it works. Okay, so yeah. So this week, I gotta get my poop in a group. I've gotta get some meal prepping done. My daughter starts her first real job. She's lifeguarding. Cannot believe it. So that's happening. And she starts tomorrow. So she's just come off this crazy busy weekend. And she immediately jumps into lifeguarding, having her first job. And I mean, I'm here for it. I'm glad that she is doing it. But gosh, it would have been nice to have a day of just nothing. So anyway, I'll have to get her there, which again, we've talked about this. I'm not complaining because, you know, this time is going to go by really fast. Oh, Kinsey, that sounds horrible. Broken ribs. Yeah, I think that 2 of my ribs were broken too when I broke my back, but I don't think anybody cared about the ribs. Let's see, I need my things, but I need this. Okay, so if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I complained about any dies that were attached together a lot. Because I just didn't understand and I thought it was so much work. But then I started working for companies a little bit, like design team stuff, and I found out, you may not know this, it costs a company extra money from the manufacturer to have dies cut apart, and it's not cheap. So when I see dies together now, I just have grace and I go, okay, I get it. And I bought these. These are from Hero Arts. They're really nice snips, and I use a microfiber cloth, and I just, well, actually, when I'm first cutting them apart, I don't really need that. I need it more when I cut the little sharp tabby 2s off. So let's cut these apart together, because, you know, we need like all of them. So anyway, yes, so the girl that got bucked off was in a hunter jumper thing class, and I've really not watched much jumping. I grew up riding Western, and everything I've ever really been exposed to has been Western. So I just wasn't exposed to the whole English environment, and so it's just very foreign to me. I don't really, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't have a strong opinion about like, oh, I hate English. I think that every discipline has its place. I mean, to me, it's almost like sports. Like some people like to play softball. Some people like to play basketball. Some people like to play football. To me, it's the same concept. Like everyone's kind of got something different that they like to do. I am very thankful that my child does not want to do jumping, because that is the sport that has more injuries. So I am definitely glad that she does not do that. We also saw a really cool show at the horse expo. We saw all kinds of cool like trick riding and just event stuff, and it was just really cool. The whole event was cool. All right, now that I've got them cut apart, I'm going to dump them off this microfiber cloth. Oh my gosh, you guys, we've been doing this for an hour. And then we're going to cut off the tabs. And you know what, let's not do this one right now. Let's just do the ones we need to use right now. So this has a bunch of them. So this is what I do. I just cover it with a microfiber cloth so that the little metal piece doesn't like go flying everywhere. Oh, Sue, sorry about your experience. It's not fun. Getting bucked off is not fun. My situation specifically was 100% my fault. No fault to the horse whatsoever. I was an idiot. I was moving cattle. I had not ridden in over a year, so I was really out of practice. And I'm not that great of a rider anyway. I should say I wasn't a confident rider. And then on top of all of that, the horse I was riding was not my own. It was my uncle's. And it had not been ridden in 3 months, and it was a very, what we call cowy horse. So it was ready to do its job, and I was trying to get it under control, and it was not real happy with me. So that's what happened. It really didn't even buck. It crow hopped, and unless you are a horse person, you won't know what that means. But it's kind of like they jump, like they're jumping up and down off all fours and bouncing, and I just lost my balance when he was doing that. I just couldn't keep my seat. And I ate it. So yeah, it was scary. I was taken by ambulance to the hospital and it was a whole thing. I don't want to go through the whole story because it's just, you know, the end result is I broke my back and ended up with rods in my back, my spine. So yeah, my husband and I had only been married for 7 months when that happened. So yeah, he does not love the horse thing, but our daughter absolutely loves it. So, you know, that's what happens. What are you gonna do? Okay, there's that. What I am very grateful for is that everybody my daughter has worked with, I have been very diligent in making sure that safety is the priority, because most horses innately are not safe. I mean, they're just not. But that being said, you can reduce risk significantly by taking the proper precautions. So I have really been diligent about making sure. Just joining, catching up 2 times, crafting in a cocktail, I'll be joining. Oh, I love it. So yeah, anyway, by doing things in a safe and responsible manner and respecting the size and the abilities of the animal you're working with makes a really big difference. And when you don't do that is usually when things can go south real quick. Okay, we just have one more to do and then I can die cut all of these. And don't let me forget to shake all the little metal bits out of this so that I don't go to use it to clean something and scrape everything up. Okay. Kinsey, I actually did not ride for 17 years. And I got back on for the very first time about a month ago. And I cried and all I did was walk and I felt very insecure and not confident at all. But I am working with somebody. I don't ever have the desire to really ride again, ride. But what I would love to be able to do is feel confident enough to get on a horse and like go on a trail ride or something, you know? Oh, I love it. Whiskey. Cheers. These are my new glasses. They're technically whiskey glasses, but I'm using it for a margarita. I have yacked so much that it's just diluted. Okay. Oh, funny, Jeannie. You have a friend that lives in Copperopolis. Cool. Kathy, thanks. I'm glad you're here. Kinsey's having a glass of wine. Missy says, how's sister doing? Sister is good, actually. Nice with or without ice. True. Oh, yes. I always like my stuff iced. Like if I'm having a bourbon or a whiskey or something, it has to be on ice. Although that's rare. Anyway, sister is good. She actually, I was supposed to take her daughters with me this weekend, which I am so glad that it did not work out because of how many hours we were there. It was exhausting. And it was hot. So freaking hot. So I'm going to zoom back out a little. Whoops. So I didn't take them because her husband, my brother-in-law, got really sick with like the puking and the, you know, vomiting and the other stuff, all the business coming out of all the parts. And I was like, I just cannot, in case this is a flu that you're all gonna get, I cannot take the girls with me. Because I, A, cannot deal with them if they get sick, and B, I don't want to get sick because of the weekend I'm about to have. I was like, I just don't think I can take it. So I did not end up taking them, and I kind of feel like a horrible auntie, and I will have to make it up to them another time. But I really did not want to get the stomach flu. And I didn't know if it was a flu or if it was a reaction to food or what. So she dealt with that just before the weekend. And so I'm sure I actually need to call her and catch up with her. We usually talk multiple times a day, to be honest, like seriously. And sometimes we'll get on the phone with each other and we don't even talk. We're just like going about our business, doing our chores and running our errands while the other one is sitting on the phone. Is that weird or what? We are weird. My dad would get mad at me if I put ice in his whiskey. Well, scotch. Just wrong, he said. That's funny. Trail rides are nice too. Good for you for trying, Wendy. Thank you, Kinsey. A drink sounded good. I'm having a non-alcoholic wine. It's like a sparkling Prosecco. Oh, where do you get those? What kind of magnetic plate is that, and what does it go to? Oh, Judy, this is the Anna Griffin Impress situation. Sorry, guys, I need to pull this over so I can see. So I bought the Anna Griffin Impress months ago, and I love it. I love it. It is the best die cutting machine I've ever owned. Hands down. I think it's linked in my Amazon. It's electric. You're going to hear it here in a second when I cut all these out. It's an electric machine. Okay, let me die cut these. And I just absolutely love it. It's, you know, it's got a decent price point on it. It's not inexpensive, but it's so cute and works so good. And it's nice and sleek, and I just love it. I know I said it's cute. I guess it's more like elegant. I don't know. It's pretty. Puts hair on your chest. I love it. Ah! This didn't die cut. Well, that's a first. I've literally never... Oh, maybe it did. I've never had that happen. Here I am, chat. It might be the dies. Ugh, hate to say that. But I've never had that happen. Okay. So here we go. Let me show you how to fix this. You can just nestle it right back into the slot. I'm thinking, guys, I'm thinking it's the dies. Because I've literally never had that happen with this machine. That's kind of weird. See, it makes like a line or like a ridge. So it kind of just nestles right back in there perfectly. We'll just run it through one more time. And hopefully that'll get it. I think I'm going to add my shim. So it comes with a metal shim. So I'm just adding that to the top of it to give it a little more pressure. Hopefully that'll do the trick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Bring it over here really quick. That was interesting. I don't know. Man, this one's still a little sticky. You know, sometimes you do also, things that can happen is you just get a defective, like this might just be a defective set of dies that's not like as thick as it should be or something. I mean, that happens too. Okay. Let me put this away. All right, now set those aside. Aren't they cute though? Let's put them all, let's separate them so you can see them all while I set them aside. So cute. Oh my God, they're so cute. And then I need to make a background. So I think, look at it. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, that they all coordinate. Look, there's these guys, there's this. Maybe I'll do this. I think if I just run this whole thing through and don't snip all this apart, it's gonna work. So let me try it. And I'll show you. Oh, just the edges. This might just be. So one really cool thing about this Anna Griffin machine is that you can put stuff through pretty wide. So let me show you. I just was able to run this through this way with this sticking out because the slot to run stuff through is pretty wide. So that's kind of cool. I think that's a cool feature of the machine. So check this out. Look at how cute is this? So cute. Okay, so this is cute. And then there's all these little pieces. So like this one, this die, I'm not even gonna cut this apart because I don't really need to. Or at least not right now, I don't need to. Let's see. It's midnight here. I would love to. Okay, let's see. Okay, I missed some stuff. Okay, what kind of magnetic plate? Sometimes I do know ice. Does the magnetic plate come with it? Yes, Judy, it does. I watched the video when you bought it. I've been thinking about it ever since. I'm telling you to get it. Get it. It will be the happy. If you're not sure about it, get the mini. Get the mini one. Because there's two. I actually really would love to have the mini, but I can't. I'm like, you can't really justify it, Wendy. Why do you need it? So, you know, if you get the mini first, then you could justify getting the bigger one. Kinsey, yes, they're lawn fawn dies. I'm just reading your guys' comment. Good night. It's midnight here. I would love to have an electric die cutting machine. Good night, Sue. Sending hugs. Wendy, do I need a code for you to get credit when I order the sticky sheet you use? It's made, yes. You don't need a code. You just have to use my link. I need to be crafting, but I love watching you. What do you need to be crafting, Royal? Royal Inkers or Missy? I'm almost empty. Okay. do some ink blending. I'll probably make a blog post and a supply list of this video. So if you guys need anything from this, you can pick it up. I mean, I'm not going to do it tonight because it's late, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. Okay, so let's grab... I'm going to grab my brownish colors that I have. So I've got antique linen, vintage photo, gathered twigs, and ground espresso. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm rethinking it. Hold on. Huh. Okay, we're gonna go with it. I have a huge order of ink pads coming, more distress inks to fill in my holes. So I'm excited about that. All right. I have the new, well, they're not new. They're new to me. These Trinity Stamp ink blenders, blending brushes. I love them. My friend Kelly uses them all the time. And I was like, are they good? What's the deal? She's like, they're my favorite. And I can see why. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up die cutting some of this border thing to go like here. So I don't know. Let's just see what happens. We're just going to do things. We're just going to do things and not worry about it. I'm not worrying about getting the stuff around the edge because what I'm going to end up doing, I think, is masking all that edge stuff. And going over it. I don't want to miss your guys' comments. Hey, Joy. My God, girl. Aren't you tired? I was telling everybody earlier that I have new product from you that I can't use it yet, though. Because it'll ruin the surprise. Thumbs up, ladies. Father's Day cards. Oh, Father's Day cards. God help ya. Lucky for me, my husband is not sentimental. So I quit making him cards. Every once in a while, I'll make him a card just because I'm like, oh, this is a really cute product and I want to use it or something like that. So I'll make him a card for like birthday or Father's Day. But if I don't make him a card, he could care less. So I will literally just hand, sometimes I literally will just hand him a gift card or something with a Post-it note on it and be like, Happy Father's Day or Happy birthday. He does not care at all. It's so sad. My friend Deborah, Miss Deborah, you guys know her, Miss Deborah. She's my helper, or used to be. I don't really need a helper anymore because I've changed what I do so much. That's not true. Tracy's still my helper, but she's online. Hey, Trace. I'm glad you're back. Are we still live now? Can't believe it. Yes, girl. I know. I've been on here forever. Okay, I need to think a minute what I'm doing. So I think I'm just going to make this like a bright sunny day situation. And I'm not going to worry, because at first I was like, well, I could do a sunset and I could do a background that has like the sun's going down. But I think I'm just going to stick with like sunny day. So never mind. Okay, I just had to have a moment. Carry on. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I told you guys I'm tired. Uh, new here. Oh, hey, Evelyn, welcome. Oh, thanks, Jill. Girl, no. Kinsey, I don't live in the desert. I just live in the country. Rolling hills, foothills. Someday if I have a son-in-law, I'll make him Father's Day cards. And maybe he'll care. My ex was the same, Wendy. No worries if he doesn't get a card. Now I send him a card since he hasn't been well. Oh, that's nice. I love saying Wichita. That's funny. The blending brushes are these are the best blending brushes I think I've ever used. They are so good. They pick up a lot of ink. They don't do that weird blotchy thing that other ink blending brushes do. They're fantastic. I love them. They're beautiful. And then they have this little lid. So you can put the lid on and then you just set it. And then Trinity makes little rings to go around the top to color code them. So I need to get those. Okay, so I think, because see, these are made to go like over this, I think. I think maybe I should have done a little bit of masking and I did not. I'm trying to decide, guys, what I'm doing with my life right now. Let's just do this. Oh, that's gonna look weird. I feel like this is gonna look weird because anyway, whatever. Just make the card, Wendy. Who cares? Let's try some peel paint. I'm trying to go with some different greens here because little stringy thing there. Let's test this color. Yep, like it. Now, just after I said that, look what happened. Good Lord. Maybe it depends on the color. This is the first color that I've had that happen with. Maybe it's just super inky. Fun. Okay, now I'm going to use those again, those masks, and I am going to attempt let's see, I'm going to mask it from here, 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 here. Get these out of the way. And I'm going to come in with a blue. Oh, that's already been used. That's like a black or gray something. I need to buy more of these. I bought 10 of these when they were having their Memorial Day weekend sale. And I'm regretting my life decisions because I should have bought more. So I'm going to try peacock feathers and see if I like this. Oh yeah, yep. Yepper, yepper. You're going to see why I'm using this on the top here in just a little bit. You know, I may want to go a little more blue. I think I want more blue. I don't know. I can't decide. Okay, let's see. We kind of need to make this. Do we want a harsh line? maybe we want the harsh line. Okay. Ah, Sandy, you've missed a lot. You're gonna have to go back and watch from the beginning. Where did you get the blending brushes? Cindy, these are from Trinity Stamps. I was just telling everybody earlier that I am going to turn this into a blog post. I'll write a blog post and I'll make a supply list and add this video to it so that I can link to everything so that you guys can go grab whatever it is you like. This is so impromptu. I just randomly went live because I wanted to hang out and I wanted to enjoy, and here we are. So, you know, that's how that happens. So let's measure this. I think this is just 4 1/4 by 5, but I want to make sure because I need another piece of paper. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yep. So let me grab a piece of ooh. I don't know if you guys just heard my hip pop. That was loud. All right, let's grab this. I know right now you're probably like, that's kind of ugly. It'll all come together. Don't worry. Don't you worry your pretty little head. 4 1/4. We got this. What are we drinking? I'm drinking a margarita. Somebody else is drinking whiskey. Kinsey, I can't remember who it is that's drinking whiskey. Kinsey's drinking wine. We have one non-alcoholic seltzer water, or no, not seltzer water. Seltzer, like espresso. God, I can't talk. Holy margaritas, Batman. Prosecco. I can talk. I'm almost done with this. So good. You really like the idea of a lid. I do too. The lid is golden. And they sell what do you call it? Little things that hook on the top to color it, to color code it. Okay. So we are gonna ink blend. Oh my gosh, look at that. Man, I'm not 100% sure about this color as for this card. I mean, I love the color. We'll see. We're gonna put it all together here in a minute. Okay, let's do a test run. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, we like it. It's good. I really like it. Okay. So, next step is gonna be to glue these two together. I have not used this in several days, so I have no idea if it's clogged because I'm almost out of glue. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I was sharing this in a video the other day, I think. I don't know if it's gone live yet. I've recorded several videos. You just haven't seen them all. When your bottle gets low on glue, it tends to clog. And I think it's because, well, I know. It's because it's not heavy enough to push into the little silicone bubble that keeps it from clogging. Okay. First of all, I just want to say thank you for being here. Any of you that are here, I just want to tell you thank you. Like, I needed this tonight so badly, and I really thought there would be like 1 or 2 people on, and I am so shocked and honored that so many of you are hanging out with me so late at night. Well, for us, like my friend Tracy over in the down under in Australia, she It's not nighttime for her. It's probably getting there though. But anyway, so first and foremost, let me just thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I needed it. I needed to craft. I literally have been thinking about crafting for days, and I'm just in my mom era, and I can't always get in here like I want to. So thank you for being part of my evening, rounding out this weekend just beautifully. And I would love, like, I cannot tell you how much I have the urge to be like, we should do this every Sunday. Girl, at this point in my life, I know better than to say something like that, because I just know, I know, like, that sounds so fun and such a good idea now, but I just know. I know me. I know how things happen. I know my life. I know my husband. I know my kid. And I will not always be in the mood for this. Part of the reason I have the energy to do this tonight is because I fell asleep earlier today and slept for like an hour. I was so physically exhausted and mentally drained that I laid down on the couch and I passed out. I was out. So I think now I just have that energy from sleeping earlier, and it's just like there's enough energy going on that it's keeping me going. Okay, so let me grab, because now I'm going to splatter this background for funsies. Funsies. Don't I have... I want like a solid white. I thought I had something like that. Maybe I don't. So, anyway, I'm tired but not tired. Have any of you guys ever had that situation? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you're tired but you're not tired? Like, I feel very tired in the sense of busyness, but I'm not tired in the sense of I'm not tired. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I could just go lay down and go to sleep right now because I slept. Pooh. I thought I had solid white splattery stuff I could use, and I don't think I do. Okay, so I'm going to show you my workaround for this. My workaround for this is going to be perfect pearls. Okay, you guys are laughing. I need to see what's happening. What are we drinking? Blue is gold, rum and Diet Coke. Ooh, yum, Judy. Just looked up those brushes. They are pricey. That's why I bought them on sale. Wait for their next sale. Just poured a sparkling white water. So Kathy, I think I needed this too. Aw, that makes my heart. We love to be here. I am so glad you're on. Ditto. It's 10:30 here. It's 11:30 here. I'm happy I got to watch live. All my favorite crafters have lives while I'm at work. I always have to catch a replay. Oh, that's sweet, Lori. Tracy, it's 2:30 p.m. It's nice to watch live. Wish you went live later more often. Evelyn, only 9:30 here, 11:30 in Wisconsin. Love company while I clean out a drawer in my studio. 11:30 here, but enjoying seeing you live. It's been a hot minute. Girl, it has been a hot minute. You gotta blow that sawdust out of your nose and get another margarita. I know I keep sniffing. I'm sorry. Your body is tired. Your brain is working. Yes. Wendy, you probably needed that nap. Your body was trying to tell you something. Yes, I agree, Cindy. Central time zone seems to be present. Mackenzie. 5:30 a.m. in the UK. Gemma, thanks for joining us. This is the time loyal viewers, US, get up to watch a lot of UK channels. Interesting. Coffee for Lori. I like this in late night live. Well, maybe we do need to try to do this more often. Guys, don't make me make commitments because that's not a good place for me. Commitments are a danger zone for Wendy at this particular phase in life. It won't always be that way. That's what I keep telling myself. It's not always going to be this way. But, you know, at the phase in life with having a kiddo that is a teen, am I out of water for Pete's sakes? There we go. I'm in my teen era. Teen mom era. Oh, I'm not a teen mom. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what? I'm going to do this first. So I am literally just going to do different size splattery type dots all over this background. I really want, this is not doing what I want. I really want the white splattery stuff, but I don't have any. I must have had some at some point because look at that. I don't know. Okay. So we're going to use Perfect Pearls in the color Perfect Pearls. And we're going to splatter. Because why not? So sometimes I do this when I don't know what else to do. Sometimes when I'm like, I don't know what to do now, I'll just put perfect when all else fails, splatter something. I don't know. It's pretty and shiny. And it gives a little texture and I don't know. What the heck? I think I feel like I maybe should have done some different ink blending with the canyon things, mountains, rocks, but whatever, who cares? It's pretty. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna put the lid on this. And I need to clean this off, but I don't really have a way to do that. Margarita hitting the spot. Clean this up. Oh, I need to shake out. Remember, I need to shake out this microfiber cloth. Get all these little metal pieces out of there. Did that. Okay. Put the brush away, put the Perfect Pearls away so we don't spill them somewhere, because that's something I would do as well. Guys. Okay. I think this is dry. Yeah, it's dry. Let's build a scene, shall we? Ooh, this has a little, and it's gonna be a miracle if we get this card finished, isn't it? So we'll put this guy right in front because it's big. So things in the foreground are gonna be bigger. Things in the background are gonna be smaller. So we could do this guy like here, maybe. Like he's back further. I just don't know. We're just going for it. Seeing what we come up with. I don't know if I like him there. Huh. I always struggle. This is where I always struggle, guys. Always. Placement. Here. Here. Maybe he's sitting behind a bush. How do we like that? How do we feel about that? Do we need a roadrunner right here? What do we think about that? And then a sentiment here? I don't feel like it's the best. Okay, let me read your comments while you guys marinate on this. Enjoy the time with your daughter while you can. Yes. Splatter sorts everything out. Amen, Kinsey. Love it. Yes, Kinsey, it fixes everything. Canyon sounds great. Sounds right. I love the turtle. Turtle is just fun. The bird on the high plateau. Oh, like up here. But his leg, it doesn't really work. Because look at his legs. It's like too big. I just saw you were on. This card is stunning so far. Thank you, Brennan. Brennan, why are you up so late? Oh, it's summer. Y'all, Brennan is the cutest, sweetest. And he is a junior? Are you a junior, Brennan? Guys, gotta check out his YouTube channel, Brennan's Crafty Corner. Cindy, I think there are too many, okay. Layout is perfect. I've never thought I would say this, but that scorpion is cute. It is too big. I was just thinking of a Roadrunner cartoon. Yes, like that. Could the bigger cactus be a smidge behind the turtle? Oh, like further? Like the turtle more like this? Oh, I think you're onto something. The turtle is a little big in comparison to everybody else. I would agree. Maybe we need to take the turtle off. Oh. Yes. Oh, you're exactly the same age as my daughter, Brennan. She'll be a junior in the fall as well. Like the Roadrunner behind the cactus. Okay. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? What if we put the Roadrunner here? What do we think about that? With no turtle. God, the turtle's so cute though. What if we put... You guys, this is gonna get out of hand quick. What if we put the little doggy here? Or desert fox or whatever he is. We can agree to disagree on whatever. And then... Okay, wait. What if we move this cactus up? We move this turtle here. Cactus here. Fox here. What about that? Oh, and then we have the Roadrunner still. Or maybe we put... I really like this, so it's like I'm hesitating to move any of this situation. Put the turtle inside. Oh, like inside this way? Oh, like he's poking out from behind the cactus? Okay. Do not take the turtle. Oh God, what did I do? This is fine now? Or it was fine when he was up higher? Okay, big cactus further back. Got it. Turtle popped up in front. No, more like down at the bottom, but like, is this what I did before? Guys, we're overthinking this. Like that. Okay. You're not bossy, Kathy. I'm asking for help. Oh, inside the card. That's not a bad idea. Put the turtle on the left of the cactus. Cactus higher and back. Turtle is big, needs to be in front. Yes, you can always use the other critters on another card if you leave some off. Okay, so what if we do... this? How does everyone feel about this layout with our sentiment here? That looks good. That's cute. Perfect. Okay. 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 We've gotten onto something. Okay. Let's do it. By George, let's do it. So that we're not here for another 10 hours. Okay. Now, work with me here, Bessie. Okay, you can stay there. The rest of you need to come up. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, and then this guy. This is the hinge technique, in case you've never seen this, using press and seal. And so what I'm doing right now is putting glue on anything that is the bottom layer. And so it will just stick down. Come on, am I out of glue? I think I'm almost out of glue. Okay, then we put it back over, put everything in place, push it down, and anything that has glue on it is gonna stay, well, in theory. And anything that's not glued should come up. Okay, now I need to move this a little before it glues all the way. It's crooked. Gosh darn. Get off there. Oh good. My dog, one of my dogs is barking at the back, or at the door. I don't know why. Probably one of my family member. this glue's empty, I think. Oh, yeah. Gosh darn it. I really got my Tombow. I don't know if it's out. Oh, good. There's still some left. Whoop. Okay. Let's put this down. All right, now we're going to glue these guys. Back over. Whoops, we moved this part because they are not where they're supposed to be, are they? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Stick down there, Fox. Okay. Oh, someone said to pop these up. I should have popped some of them up. Oh well. It's what's done is done, people. Okay, let's get a card base. How many of you feel committed at this point to see this through? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling. Yeah, I think it's a Chihuahua. I mean, somebody said like a fox, like a desert fox, but it could be a Chihuahua. I mean, it's got kind of a puffy tail for a Chihuahua, but whatever. We can make it whatever we want, right? It can be a Chihuahua. Okay, when the group of critters was on the side, I couldn't think of why you had a rubber ducky with a cactus. Oh my gosh, it's a snake. That's funny. I think it's a Finnick fox. Oh, that's cool. Just added press and seal to my Amazon cart. Hey, do me a favor, you guys. When you go on Amazon, use my link. Did you know when you shop on Amazon, even if it's not for craft supplies, if you've used my link, I get a credit for that? So super, super duper appreciate it. Shameless plug. Okay, so there's our card front. Oh my God, wouldn't this be cute as a shaker? We could have made this a shaker. Okay, gosh, so many cute ideas. So little time. Oh, this guy was supposed to kind of be covering this. Oh well, it's fine, Wendy. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Ow! Oh! Tragedy in the craft room. Throwing things on myself. I need a little piece of paper for a sentiment. All right, we are on a downhill run. Who is like so ready for this card to be finished? So now what do we need? How about gosh, I really don't want to. Oh, maybe I'll just do for your birthday. I just kind of want happy birthday or like thank you or. All right, I'm going to put you desert the best. Or desert. You desert the best for your birthday. And then inside. Oops, I meant dessert. And then I'll stamp this little cake and things. Why is it so hard for me to say I desert the best? Okay, or you, okay, you desert the best for your birthday. Okay. Let's get this. Should I just stamp it right onto the card instead of on a, I think so. I think we should just stamp right on the card versus, okay, let me, okay. Wendy's having a moment. Everybody join her. All right, okay. Things are sticking to me now. Things are going a little haywire. It's fine. We got this. We can do this. We're capable. We are capable of hard things, like crafting at 10 o'clock at night. Okay. Let me get all these guys back on. Good Lord, this is cute. This stamp set is so cute. I was so torn on what to get. They have so many cute things at Lawn Fawn. If you like little critters and stuff, go visit Lawn Fawn. All right. You desert the best. Desert for your birthday. I'm gonna offset these. You desert the best for your birthday. We're coming down into the canyon. Okay. Down. Now, because I'm scared to death that I'm going to mess this up, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I am going to grab a window sheet and I'm going to stamp on that first. That will ensure that my lines are straight, that I like the way it looks, and that it stamps well, because I've never stamped these before, right? Look how cute that's gonna be. And it's nice and straight. So now I can just remove this and wipe this off. Ink up my words again. Little pro tip for you there to end your evening with me. And I try not to push super hard when I am stamping my sentiments, because you can kind of like smush them. Look how freaking cute that is. Oh God, it's cute. Okay, now on the inside, we're gonna stamp. You know what, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna let you guys trust me that I'm gonna stamp on the inside of this. Oops, I meant dessert. And I'm gonna do the little heart. Look at the little tiny heart. Oh my God, so cute. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. All right, let me grab an old trusty clear block, which I rarely use anymore. They do still come in handy. I'm going to stamp it on a test piece. Nope, I'm not getting a clean stamp. Looking at Y, I've got a little goober on my A. This is why you always stamp on a test piece when you're using a clear block. Okay, now we're good to go. And then I'm going to stamp the little heart. What? How freaking cute is that? Guys, look what we made. Come on. So cute. You desert the best for your birthday. Oops, I meant dessert, and I did stamp that a little crooked, didn't I? Oh well, it's fine. It's handmade, not Hallmark. Okay. Let's see. I thought it was a duck too. Hyena. If you don't plug, we don't know. You're right, Kinsey. Right? Lawn fun critters can be whatever they want. I will never desert you. Oh, that's cute for my daughter. Dang it. You desert the best. Yeah, that's funny. Well, I learned something. I never knew there are turtles in the desert. Well, there really aren't. There's tortoises. It's the home stretch. It's probably supposed to be like a tortoise, but I colored it like a turtle. Lawn fun. You have a nice tan going for the start of summer. That's funny. I am the least tan person ever. I'm so pasty pale white, but I'm finally old enough that my skin just kind of looks old lady brown, so it's good. It's really cute, so very cute. Love the pun. This has been a great live. Love chatting. Thanks. I love chatting with you guys too. Thank you guys for being here. All right. I actually think I have hit a wall now. It's 10 a.m. Do you see? This is the problem. It's 10 p.m., Wendy. And I think I finally hit a wall, and we have made an adorably cute card that I will photograph and share and put this on my blog with links in case you guys want to get anything. I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for being here with me. This is exactly what I needed to end my weekend, and I feel like I can go into the week with just, you know, a happy heart, for so many reasons, on top of hanging out with all of you. So thanks for being here. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.